Well, hello there. Today I'm out on one of my newer claims. Last time I was here, I traced a flume across the hill, and I surveyed the land, flashed trails, and today I'm in here. I'm going to do some sampling of the upper soil section. And with all the heavy rain we've been having lately, we've got a nice cut with a watershed coming down through here, so you're going to get a concentration of heavy through the low spots in here. And what a better place to start sampling. There's water, and hopefully a concentration of heavy. For the most part, I ain't really expecting to find anything, but basically you never know until you start sampling. So yeah. Start digging a couple of holes down and along here, and see what we come up with. Yeah, because the area is really new to me. You guys should really take a good look at the rocks around. I already recognize a few of these. Basically, in this area, I'm looking for a heavy gold. And I run a quartz through here, old early quartz if it's here. But this is purely a speculation claim. The channels could run really deep through here. Yeah, when you're doing this kind of sampling, really slow down and take a good look at the material. Already I can see that there's a lot of very coarse bedrock in this area in here. Pan this down a little more. Well, no big nugget. It's my first pan in this area. See a lot of very coarse bedrock, granules, black sand. Yeah, we'll continue sampling around this area. See if we can get a good collection of heavies for my sampling project through here. There's actually two pieces of micro gold in here, which is actually pretty good considering my first pan right on the surface. So yeah, we'll keep digging in here and we'll see what we come up with. Okay, we got sample number 2 here. Got a bit of a root ball and that in here. Just gonna keep working my way down this little watershed. It's pretty nice when you can come across something like this. Usually this time of year this would be dry and I'd be packing water in here. So it's good to take advantage of everything you can. We're just doing surface samples to determine any values on the surface. Later on we'll get into digging bigger holes. Yeah, a new area. It's good to keep an eye out in here. I've seen all kinds of signs of game trails and wildlife. So I got my rifle ready though. She's ready to go. So yeah, make lots of noise. Make sure they know that you're in the area. Well, number one job is to get out of here alive. Make a nice gold catch. I see some moss down here. I'll probably grab some samples of that moss. Just like miner's moss. Again, take a good look at all the rocks. Yeah, no visible quartz gold. Yeah, I should be panning a little slower. I'm just speeding it up for you guys. One thing I don't like about the lay of the land in here is lots of little dips and valleys through here. It kind of makes it hard. See when a bear is sneaking up on you. Maybe have about 10 seconds to react. Yeah, pretty much the same as last sample. A bit of black sand, a little bit of micro gold. Doesn't necessarily mean there's a run of gold in here. Up this side of the hill, we've got a pretty big glacier till in here. Very well could be deposited here from the glacier and just washing out of this little cut here. Yeah, that's what sampling's all about. Figure out where things are and why they're there. But I'll continue working down along this little cut and I'll grab all the easy samples I can. Well, there's one thing when a guy's sampling an area, you know, don't fool yourself into thinking there's something here that's not. A lot of glacier till leaves rounded rocks. We'll leave traces of gold. This glacier did go over a gold bearing area, so it will have gold in the tills as well. And found about 20 pans through here. And the one thing that I'm quickly realizing is that I don't think the modern channel ran across this hill here at all. I'm starting to come to the conclusion that this is actually a landslide. A big section of the hill has come down towards the river and it leaves what almost looks like benches, and as gravity and water, eventually they'll erode everything and they'll start fooling you into believing things that aren't really here. And this area pretty much exactly what I expected. There's going to be a, if anything, pre-glacier channel, and it's going to be down underneath all of this, resting on a bedrock layer. Okay, all the samples I've been pulling out of here pretty much leading me to believe exactly what I thought with this claim. This one's purely speculation. But yeah, like I say, don't fool yourself. I could spend the rest of my life digging up the surface, and in all reality the gold's about 80 feet down below me. So I'm going to do a few more samples here. I'm going to stomp some of this bush, and then I'm going to determine if I'm going to waste my time and energy here. Let's say if I got to drop a shaft down 80 feet, I'm going to have to be pretty dedicated to this area. So I'm going to have to quickly determine what I want to do, and I might just end up going to one of my other claims, saving this for a machine operation. Or who knows, I might find some old workings through the bush here and put me in a different direction. But like I say, it's prospecting. Don't get hung up in one spot. You know, move around quickly. Survey as much as you can. Big project, you know. Like I say, all these little rocks and that could lead you to believe that there is some old channel in here, but from what I'm seeing, I'm looking at a glacier deposit, and just might move on, more than likely. But yeah, like I say, I'll do a little more bush stomping and just waste the rest of the day away. Yeah, here's a prime example of what I was talking about, how a landslide can make the appearance of water channels. You got the top of the hill here, and right in here you got exposure of the glacier tills. And there's a dip in behind it, and it rolls, and another roll, a big dip here, another roll, and another dip. So yeah, over time, rain and that will smooth these out, but it can be deceiving at first, but you can quickly eliminate them. Just one thing to look out for. Say topo maps can really aid a guy in prospecting, but they can also fool you pretty good. Like say, you would think this was a water-worn channel, but this is just a section of a landslide. Well, here's a good example of what a guy would expect running across that claim. You can see this glacier till. You can see the rounded rocks in here. You'd almost think that the river ran across here at one time because there's some organization, but a lot of times what happened is you had glaciers that took periods of rest. You know, you had interglacial periods, and when glaciers receded as well, there's water channels running around and such. But this cut in the road here gives you a good idea what you'd be digging through to get down to bedrock. Well, so far off my surface sampling, I haven't been finding much of anything of interest. Let's say most of what I'm finding in here is a heavy deposit of glacier till, and the scenario I'm thinking, this is definitely a landslide area. So, you know, the gold, if it is here in the pre-glacier channel, it's going to be underneath us quite a ways. But I am finding a little bit of flower gold in here, but like I said, when you have glaciers going across gold-bearing areas, it's not uncommon to find gold. But yeah, I'm not going to waste my life away here determining if there's any more values in these upper levels. Say, if I was going to take a stab in the dark, I'd have to do it probably a good 50 to 80 feet down. And I got a lot of other claims with some decent gold that's basically a lot easier to get at than this. So yeah, I think it's time for me to move off of this ground and look for a better prospect. Well, I thought I'd stop by one of my old sites. You know, every time I kind of get a little discouraged, I always got spots that I know that hold a bit of color anyway. So, you know, I figure I'd have a little pick-me-up. I'll open up this old site here and, you know, hopefully pick up a few little pickers, but always gives the guy a little better outlook on life, you know, and then the guy can tackle some speculation. You know, it's always hard when you dig and you really find nothing, so yeah, we'll get this site opened up a little bit. Got my bucket here all full of water for some panning. And we'll get to digging here and get a little color, hopefully. Just skim that clay layer. Something about clay, you can't be afraid to get dirty. Really bust it up good. And rob you of your gold if anything's in here. Oh my god, the mosquitoes are just something else. And the fumes are out. I hate using DEET because it just swells me up. I don't know what's worse, the DEET or the bug bite. And I can't see anything big anyway. I'd hate to see this whole day be a bust for me. I'll dig a little further in there, I'm thinking. Well, there's a little bit of gold from my sampling efforts. Nothing spectacular. Still a show of color. Did a lot of bush stomping. But it's always nice to find a little bit of color. So until next time, take care.